Hi, so, alright, the instrument that I'm gonna attempt to figure out here in the next little bit is going to be the clarinet. One of the resources that I'm trying to use with this is the Accent on Achievement book that my school program uses here at John Diefenbaker Senior School in Hanover. So the first thing that I've been trying to focus on is going through the setup procedure of the clarinet, as there are, as you can see, more than a few parts to get put together there. So I'm just going to take a second here and get them set up. Alright, I've got the first little bit set up here. I noticed right off the bat, one of the things that I had to be very careful of is making sure that as I was pushing these two separate pieces together here is to not be putting too much pressure on any of these keys so that I don't end up bending them or breaking them any worse than some of the students already have here. So at this point, last things I have to do is this middle connecting piece for the mouthpiece here, which goes in here. And before this too, I don't have it in the room with me anymore, but I actually took some cork grease. I noticed that this wasn't going in very smoothly, so I had to take some cork grease and apply it to the corking here just to make sure that it goes in a little bit easier. Alright, hopefully I haven't done anything to my mouthpiece here. And then last but not least, I've got the bell piece to put on the bottom here. Same sort of way, just easing it on without putting any pressure onto the keys. Alright, it appears that I am all set and ready to go here. So, I know right off the bat I actually, my initial reaction was to, being a right-handed person, was to actually put my right hand at the top, but it actually is the other way around, where my right hand goes under the thumb piece here at the bottom, and my left thumb, according to the book, goes on this this circular thumb piece here at the back. And I'll be right back. I just gotta flip to the proper page here to try and get my first couple notes. So one of the things in the first, within the first couple of pages of the book I'm going through right now, just to try and get our first tone. And I want to take a nice big full breath. And actually before that is to get the correct embouchure. The book tells me to turn my lower lip slightly over my bottom teeth to provide a cushion for the reed to sit on the bottom here. And then to place the reed on my lower lip so that it extends about a ½ inch into my mouth. And then I'm going to place my upper teeth on top of the mouthpiece and tighten the corners of my mouth as if I was saying ooh. So I'm going to give that a try and give our first tone here a blast. I think the first note that comes out, if I'm not pushing any keys down, I'm not covering up anything, it would be a G. The other thing is to make sure that our reed is nice and moist, otherwise I'm going to have a tough time getting anything besides a squeak here. I'm going to have to troubleshoot something here. Okay, so I think I'm back in action here. I noticed one of the things that I did is I actually had I think I had my clip pushed up too far along the reed, so I wasn't giving the reed much of an opportunity to be able to create any sort of sound vibration. So I loosened up the clips here, the clip, and pushed it down a little bit just to try and allow my reed, you can see, to be down flush, a little more flush with the rounded part of the bottom of the reed. So we'll give this another try. The other thing is I think I was pushing too hard on my bottom lip and I was getting this awful sound. So again, try and do this more the correct way. There's my G note. And one thing I do like about the book I'm using right now too is that actually if I take a second and flip over to my next page here. It's got a few of my first notes laid out really nicely for me and easy to see where my thumb and which finger should be pushed down. So if I'm playing through even just the first exercise, which is the first notes and rests, then the first note that it's got here for me to play is an E, which is my thumb and first finger, which should give me. There we go. So I'm going to try back through this first exercise, just holding for 4 beats and then resting for 4 beats. Oh. Whoops. All right, we're going to try this again now. I went over to our sink here and tried to get my reed a little more moist again. I'm hoping that might be part of the reason why I'm getting such a squawking sound. Other than the last bit there, that's a little closer on to what I was hoping for. All right, we're going to give this a try again here in a little while. Okay, I'm taking a couple minutes here to try and figure out the next couple notes. So I was just playing an E, and now I've got F and G, which kind of makes sense. We have E is thumb and first finger, and then to get up to my next note, I just take away a finger, and then for a G, I take away the last one, so that I go from having these two down here, just kind of a nice, easy progression there. So I'm going to give that a try. I should probably mention too, on the same page, to try and separate those quarter notes a little more easily, one of the things to do is try and say like tu, tu, or ti, ti into the instrument as you're playing the notes, to try and separate the instruments while keeping the air moving, rather than having to keep stopping the air and force yourself to hyperventilate. Okay, so today, since the last time I was on there, I've learned I had E, F, and G, and now I've gone back and learned the C and D, so I've got a 5-note progression going on here now, which I'll try and get. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to try, it's number 24 in the student book, which is usually where they're at about Christmas time or so, I think. So this is, it's called Donkey Around the Book. Kind of sounds like the Itsy Bitsy Spider, I think. Hey, what's up? Sorry about that. I got interrupted by one of the high school students that was practicing next door. Okay, I'm going to try number 24 again here without any interruptions. That's why the end was tough. Jumping, there's a big jump there. Okay, I think that's it for now.